Hi guys, my name is Shantnu and I'm the CEO of Bank4You Group. And today I'm here to tell you a little bit about what we do, various products that we have, and something new that we are developing. And would be great to share your inputs as well. So Bank4You Group is an innovative fintech company. We are headquartered in London. And what we do right now is we provide borderless payments to customers around the world. Our aim is to make international remittances simple, straightforward, and of course, very important word, affordable, which we suppose are not right now. And the main idea that we are currently working on right now is to integrate the traditional banking with the modern banking with the help of technology, because this is what we are surrounded with throughout the day, throughout the time that we spend. And that's what we are trying to work out with the help of a team that comes from different backgrounds, different ethnicities. And that really helps us, actually, to build a product that's there for the lifetime. So what we have currently is a mobile phone application. And this application, actually, you can use it anywhere around the world as your virtual bank account. Using this application, you can spend money, keep a track on where you're spending money. Apart from that, we have got corporate cards as well as platinum cards. So by using these cards, what happens is a user can spend money anywhere around the world. And what they have is it's mainly meant for students, it's meant for travelers, for corporates who are traveling around the world. And this is the best advantages, like you get access to airport lounges and concierge services. However, I'm here today to discuss more in detail about the current product that we have, and that is MMRS. That's Mobile Money Remittance System. MMRS is an in-house privately built token by our company. And what it does, it's based on a private blockchain. So what a user effectively does is they can cash out any cryptocurrencies through the mobile network operators through an agent. Again, so what it does is it's a cryptocurrency that has been built on a private blockchain, and effectively a user can cash out the cryptocurrency through a mobile phone operator and their agents. This is how we are trying to build this network. This all revolves around the mobile network providers. So what we are trying to do is we are trying to create a consortium of telecom operators from around the world. And what they actually do is they are indirectly connected to each other without getting into an agreement with one another. To give you an example, say for example, a customer in the US who is with AT&T, effectively if they're a part of B4U, that's us, and if there is a network provider in Kenya, for example, Safaricom, the user can directly from his mobile phone send the small remittance amount, whatever they want to do, buy MMRs from us through our website, through cryptocurrencies, fiat currencies, or even cash. This is another model that we are working on. So effectively, if you see, there is nobody right now with whom you can buy a cryptocurrency using cash. But with our retail agents, they can do that. So the first thing they need to do is they need to buy MMR. And that's the mobile money remittance token. And that token can be sent out to the user or to the beneficiary in Kenya. Now, the great thing is the user can decide what is it they want to do with MMR. Do they want to convert it to mobile money, or they want to spend on utilities? So imagine if somebody sent 100 MMRs to them. The user decides to convert 50 MMRs to the local currency, which is KES. And the user can still decide to send another 50 MMR, which is left with them in their mobile wallet, to the user in Nigeria. And the user in Nigeria can again decide what is it they want to do. And this all works through a mobile app, which is again in-house, and a state-of-the-art application that we are building on. And it can also be used by people who do not have smartphones. So this is the beauty of the whole product, that you can use it anywhere. Let's look at this slide from a different perspective. Let's look at a problem here. And why is it our solution can actually be very, very helpful? The problem in this world today is there are about 2 billion people without a bank account in 100+ countries. And we have a remittance industry which sends out over $269 billion per annum to all over the globe. There are about 43 million transactions that's happening through mobile money alone every day. So this talks about a huge opportunity that we have, and you have 4.3 million registered mobile money agents all over the world, and this is again mostly in the frontier markets, which is our target. And by 2020, it said that there'll be about 2 billion mobile smartphone users around the globe. So look at it from a different perspective. If we put these numbers together, and this is something that will change, that is changing the world. I shouldn't be using the word, this is changing. So a user effectively gets the mobile phone to do a remittance, and small amounts is possible now. This is the traditional, or I should say, the model that's been adopted for last 150 years. Western Union was one of the first companies on this planet to start this successful model. Then, of course, it is still now successful, but if you see, it's really prolonged, expensive, and there are too many intermediaries. So you have the money transfer company who has got a send agent in the send country, and there is a receive agent in the in the beneficiary country. So what is effectively happening is they cannot keep the cost down because they have to, whoever pays out the transaction, they charge a fee. Plus, try sending 20 pounds with Western Union to, or any remittance company to Nigeria or Kenya, generally in the frontier markets. The charges are in the range of 4 to 6% that a user pays, which is exceptionally high. And the amount of KYC that you have to do is, again, is a lot. I'm not saying no to KYC, but we have a tool because of their mobile phone accounts with the users to keep a track on the KYC as well. Anyways, even if you send the money, the whole purpose of the transaction gets lost. Though they say instant money, but having worked in this industry for over 10 years, I think that even if, like, say, for example, my name is Shantnu, and 99% of the Indian people also can't write my name right. So even if they add an extra A, I don't know if my transaction is paid out until the beneficiary goes to the receive location. And this is our model, which I think is fairly straightforward. Of course, this is a company that we are promoting, and we'll always say it's straightforward. But yes, it truly is. You can buy the MMR tokens using cryptocurrencies. You can do it online. You can buy through cash. And effectively, your MMRs can directly be sent out to the beneficiary's country, which effect is like airtime. And airtime is money in most of the frontier markets. So this is 4 easy steps of doing a transaction. This is really self-explanatory. All you need is the beneficiary's country, mobile number, and the amount. So you choose the MMR, the amount that you're sending, and there it goes straight away. So as I said, our target is frontier markets, but we can't do everything at once. So we would be starting with the African market first. Accept my apologies for not writing about Kenya, Nigeria, and Uganda. And of course, Kenya, Nigeria, Uganda, and Tanzania, which again are very, very important markets. But these are the markets that we are going to focus on from UK and Europe when we start a business. Now, of course, we have talked about all these things from a business point of view, but these kind of things actually help the unbanked people to get bank accounts, to get used to the social economic development. We have got another business model wherein we'll be selling smartphones to the people in the frontier markets. Of course, those would not be like 300, 400, 500 pounds phone, but really cheap phones so that they get access to mobile money in the local currency. One very important aspect I always think about, and that's about the refugees, for example, the Syrian refugees who fled their homes and came to different parts of the world. They always had difficulties in getting the bank accounts, money, etc. If you have a solution like this, wherein the telecom companies are linked through the consortium, it really makes their life easy to get the money paid out to the local guys. And of course, it truly is borderless banking, if you see. In true opinion, the user doesn't have to do, the KYC is there, the mobile phone is there, and you have a vendor who is giving you mobile phone credits. So we have got our token sale on right now. Our coins are priced the BFY tokens are priced at 0.21 cents. And genuinely, guys, I feel this is the best time to go for these tokens, as we are also in talks with some of the biggest names in the industry where our tokens will be listed. Our first round was expected to be 2.5 million, which we achieved successfully. Then the second one was 5 million, and the third round now is 10 million. And the token sales end on 31st of March. So this ideally is a great time. See us at booth number 3 if you need more information. And this is how actually we have allocated our budgets. So the main money, if you see, is going towards building the platform, building a consortium of the mobile phone operators, which doesn't exist right now. And this is something new that we are doing within the industry. And the second biggest chunk goes towards marketing and branding of these activities, because we need users, we need to inform people, and this is what is going to make a mark. And this is about our team. As I said, the team comes from different backgrounds, different communities, different aspects of life, and these kind of things actually, more than anything else, it gives you learning about each and everybody's behavior, how we can improve our product, and what new things can we do. That's it from my side. If you have any further questions, you can see me after the presentation or at booth number 3. But thank you very much for your time, and hope to see your contributions on our website. Thank you. Any questions, by the way? Okay.
Thank you. Very good presentation, by the way.
Thank you.
What would you say is your main USP in comparison to the other payment systems that are out there? And that's question number 1. And question number 2, why those countries? Why not including Kenya, Nigeria? I mean, I know there was a history in Kenya with M-Pesa and everything. Is that because of the competition? Are you afraid of the competition, or what would be the reason?
Sure. I must say both the questions are very good questions. The first question is basically, overall, we don't see that the other service providers as competition. If you see, we see them working. Actually, we see ourselves to be working with those guys. The main thing, going back to your first question, what you asked, is why us? Now, even if you use M-Pesa, effectively what's happening is, with M-Pesa, with all the telecom or all the money transfer companies, they're sending that money as remittances. They may be small amounts like $5, $10, $15, but the users who are sending money to these countries are still paying a premium in fee range, as I said, from anywhere between 3 to 8%, depending on the country and the network. And look at this solution where a user is actually paying nothing. What is happening in our case is, when a user buys MMRs, they're actually buying the minutes from a service providers, and we are getting those minutes at a favorable price because there is no intermediaries involved, and we are buying it directly. So in effect, we are using the services that they have, which is to convert the mobile money into money. The airtime into money. And to be honest, this is a model that we built and we think would be very, very good. Why those markets is another question. Well, to be honest, the world is our market, and this is what we want to focus. But since we are trying up to do things from ground zero, there has to be a start, and we think the start with Africa is a great, great opportunity for us. We don't see other partners like M-Pesa, Safaricom, etc., as competition, as I said, but as friends. Because if we use their network, if we use the ability of converting minutes into money, it's something that we both are gaining, and it's not something like a business that they are not into. So they are an active business. The only thing, instead of buying liquidity, we are buying minutes from them, and we are converting that into a business model. I hope that answers.
It does. Thank you. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Anyone else? Sorry. Feel free. If you want to ask me any questions, one-on-one, I can definitely answer. But thank you very much for your time, guys.